Well, today with us on Stool Talk, we're honored to have a special guest. Here on Stool Talk, we walk in our purpose on purpose, and today's guest is definitely doing that. Great student athlete, multi-sport playing, great leadership, hard work, always gets it in, always trying to take her game to the next level and perfect her craft. One of the area's top athletes to me. Today we have with us the one, the only, Miss Kayla Manigault. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, good, good. So, where did this sports journey begin for you, being that you play multiple sports? What was the age where you first started playing sports, and what sport was your first one?
Um, I think the age that I started playing sports it was fifth grade, but like before that, knew I was athletic. 'Cause like in gym, I was named the fastest girl in elementary school. So like my mom, she put me in rec in fifth grade, and then it just like evolved from there.
Yeah. When did you see your game start to really take off? Like, and you really started being like top and being recognized, and people really, commending you on your great play?
I think it was probably 10th grade. That's where like I started realizing I was getting better. But like I would like my coaches at school, they were like telling me like I'm something special like ninth grade, but like I think I'm still like getting better and stuff. So
Yeah. What all sports do you play?
I play basketball, flag football, and run track.
Yeah, and I had the first time I got familiar with your flag football team, I had Alexis on. So then we talked about her playing flag football and basketball, your basketball teammate as well. And then I had went and do devotions over at Pebblebrook High School for the football team, and I met they flag football coach, and I was telling him that I met him and was telling him about y'all school, and he was like, "Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they tough out there at Party County." So that's how I really knew y'all was getting it in, and y'all had he was like, "Man, they got some great players." So, being that you were already competitive, involved in sports, when did you decide and say, "I'm gonna play basketball, I'm gonna play this flag football," and really take it serious and excel?
Um, I think I started taking it serious like once I got into high school because it was completely different than middle school basketball. And like with flag football, they had just added flag football, and like I've always wanted to like play football kind of.
Yeah.
And whenever they added flag football, I was like, I'm gonna be good at this, and I was right.
Yeah. What position you play in flag football?
I'm a running back and wide receiver.
Okay. Yeah, you versatile. I seen it. I didn't know which one. So you catching the passes that Alexis Stone. She quarterback, right?
She's a good quarterback.
Yeah, yeah. And then your other teammate play flag football as well, Jordan, right?
Yeah, Jordan played flag football. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I did. I just learned that too. We just had an interview the other day and learned that she plays flag football. So you guys are very competitive. You guys are great athletes, not just a basketball player. Y'all great athletes. What do you love most about basketball?
Um, I think what I love the most is like just like how it makes me feel in the inside. Like when I'm playing, I feel good. And sometimes I have bad games and then like it's like draining and stuff, but like overall it's fun to play basketball and I love it and it's just like an inside feeling. Like it just makes me feel happy.
Yeah. What do you do when you get down and when you get those days or them games that you feeling down on yourself? What do you do to get yourself back up?
I think I just take some time to myself to reflect on like things I could have done better or what I need to work on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is the A for those that don't know? What's your AAU team that you play for?
Queen Elite.
Yeah. You guys did some fantastic things this last past season. Just recently, national champions, run for the roses champions. Have you had a chance to let it all sink in? And can you take us back to that feeling, how it felt when y'all, did that amazing thing?
Um, I mean, since it's two teams for Queen Elite, even though I'm a 2026, I was
Uh-huh.
on the 2025 team, and like I was, I didn't play with
Yeah.
them whenever they won the championship, but like when I found out that they did, I was I was shocked. I was happy
Yeah.
because
I mean, it just tell me that y'all program is, doing some amazing things and to be involved in, that program, to see the growth, to see the expansion, to see that y'all reaching out. For those that don't know, can you tell people the difference between AAU and high school, in your opinion?
I think that like in AAU you have a lot of freedom and like it's definitely like more aggressive and sometimes like ghetto, and you see a whole bunch of different type of people in
Yeah.
AAU, from around the world. And then in school ball you're like playing schools, and then you have to like you have to know your plays, and it's just like a little bit more strict. Like you don't got as much freedom as you do in AAU ball.
Yeah. What will you take from this past AAU season to help you to get ready when you go until your regular season when you go back to school?
I think I'm gonna take that. Like, I have a lot of talent, but like I need to learn how to be consistent with it, and like with all the coaches telling me like how much potential I have. I think I'm gonna like actually try to live up to that and push myself to like prove the potential that they see and stuff.
Yeah. And what high school you go to and what position you play?
Paulding County High School and point guard.
Yeah. And you guys got a lot of players that, for the next couple years, y'all got a chance to, to win the state and all like that. We got Chu, we got Lily, Alexis, Hope, and Justashi as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like y'all got some players, so y'all can take this momentum and take it back and get, everybody else that, is on your team that wasn't on your AAU program, and to be able to just combine that to do some wonderful things. What do
Yeah.
you bring to the table? What is your strengths in basketball?
I think my strengths is definitely like how quick I am and my defense. It's just really good. At
Yeah,
times, like I can score at times, but like I need to work on my consistency. But when I'm not consistent, my defense is definitely up there. And then like I'm really fast, so it's just my speed and defense. It just works together. So
yeah. And what's some things you need to work on?
I need to work on my left hand really
Okay.
badly, and just like being a point guard, like running the floor and communicating and
Yeah.
finishing. I need to work
What
on that.
type of leader are you, or what type of leader do you want to be? Do you want to lead with your play? Do you lead with your play, or are you vocal, or do you want to be a vocal leader?
I want to be both. I want to be a vocal leader and like lead.
Yeah. What type of point guard are you? Are you a scoring part point guard, or do you facilitate, or even both?
I think I facilitate.
Yeah.
I like to get my teammates the ball, and like I'm looking for their success before mine, because like my assists be up there.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
looking to pass the ball and give it up, and
Yeah. And you
yeah.
can get to the lane too easy. Is that a challenge? Is that something you work on, or that's just always been part of your game, getting in the
I think it's something I worked on, because I used to be scared to go into the lane because my size, but like now I do it more, and I like have opportunities to score that way. But I still think my size affects like me scoring every time in the paint, because like I'm smaller, I'm getting fouled
Yeah.
and stuff, but it's gotten easier the more I do it.
Yeah. What does family mean to you, and how have your family been there supporting you up until this point?
Um, I think my family means a lot to me, and they're very supportive of me. They always tell me like they love watching me play any type of sports, and they love seeing me and I'm so good or whatever. But I
Yeah.
think my mom, she's like the biggest supporter there. She's at all my games, flag football, track, basketball, and she's always trying to give me advice about stuff, and she be trying to push me to work out, get better, go outside and stuff. She always be talking about the basketball games for like college girls and all this
Yeah.
stuff.
What do you run in track?
Uh, 100, 200, 4x1, 4x2.
Yeah. So how do you balance all these sports with academics, with still being a teenager, with still having a life? Like, how do you balance all this?
Um, to be honest, I don't even know. I just do it. It can be stressful at times, but I'm used to it now and I enjoy doing it. Not really the school part, but I like playing sports and I just do it.
Yeah. So what would be your advice for a younger student athlete that want to play multiple sports but not knowing how it's going to be? What would you tell them?
Um, I'd say like think about it wisely because it's very stressful and mentally tiring and like your body. It's a lot of work and you need rest sometimes. So it's like just think about it heavily to see if you really want to do that because once you get into all those sports and like you make an impact and teams need you, it's like you can't back out now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. What do you want your legacy to be when they think about Kayla at Paulding County? What do you want your legacy to be?
um, I want it to be like the. Hmm. Well, of course, I want it to be good. I want it to like. I want when they think of me, it's like, oh, that really short girl that was so tough.
Yeah. Why you gotta say the short? Why they can't just say that girl that was tough? She said the short girl. Hey, you might be short, but your game is way more bigger than your height. How does it feel like being able to practice, go against, and get better with another point guard like Lily or like somebody of that caliber to have you battling, going back and forth at practice? Having that player on your team. What does that mean to you, and how do you see that helping you?
I think it means a lot. Like I'm glad Lily came to PC and that we both play on Queen Elite because like she definitely pushes me without knowing. Like even though she probably doesn't know, it's like she makes me like actually want to do better because like I'm competitive. I don't want to be like, oh, I don't want her to get better than me or something. But like she she helps me low key. Like one time we was doing this drill at a practice for AAU and like we were going against each other, trying to turn each other, playing defense and get past them and like she kept stealing the ball from me and then like while she kept stealing the ball from me, she was giving me tips on what to do and then like
Oh
it finally
wow.
clicked in my brain and then since we're both point guards, it's I'm glad she's at PC now. So
Yeah. And it's only gonna make y'all both get better because iron sharpens iron. And like what I hear from all you guys is y'all all unselfish. It's never been about me, me, me. It's about the team. It's about what's the best for the team. And then when you guys making them long runs, you need that lineup. You need to have more than just five players. You need to have a good bench so they could come in or they all can incorporate with what y'all doing because y'all play good defense. Like you and Lily is two guards that's hounds. Like y'all play 94 feet. Y'all, and y'all on y'all man all the time. So that's gonna be very much needed, especially when y'all go against those good teams. What's your coach name at Paulding County?
Coach Durini, that's the
Coach
head.
Durant. Okay. What has he taught you and what has you learned from him as far as things that helped your game get better?
I think with Coach Durini, I've learned to like not get in my head so much and like play with confidence. Like I feel like he's been able to make my confidence go up because he's like encouraging me and just he never stopped pushing me and he always tells me like I'm the gas pedal to the team and like they rely on me. I'm like another coach's voice on the court and like it's just like the things like words of affirmation from them. Like it just the support and positive stuff being told to me that helps me.
Yeah. And what have you learned this past summer from Coach Williams and Coach Matika that you're gonna, take with you as far as when you go to your regular school?
I've learned that like they're real, like because they be telling us stuff like that regular coaches probably wouldn't tell us about ourselves, and I think it helps. It makes us like it makes me like opened my eyes more and realized like I do need to get better at this and this and that. I think they taught me like take accountability and stuff.
Yeah.
Good coaches.
Yeah, and it's gonna help you to when you get back to the regular school. What would you say to a young player that wants to just get better and want to play at the high school level that might be in middle school?
I say definitely put in the work or like high school ball compared to middle school ball is way different. These girls are all types of different sizes and you just need to know what you're doing. So
Yeah.
like put in the work and work on yourself and actually want to play basketball because there's definitely been like people at my school, there's been people who like just want to be involved in the sport, but not actually want to play. Like they just want to go to the games or ride the bus or just say I'm a basketball player and not actually like want to play basketball.
Yeah. How have you grown as a player and a leader over this past year, this past season?
I think I've grown. I think I've grown a lot.
Yeah.
Like last year. So my eyes have been open more and like just starting to see reality and stuff and like just seeing it real life and it's making me realize like, oh, this is what I actually want to do. So I need to like put in the work for it.
Yeah. Which sport do you want to play at the next level? Do you want to just play basketball? Do you want to do track and basketball flat? Like what do you want to do at the next level, at the college level? Have you been thinking about that?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I think about it a lot. It is a hard question. I love basketball. Basketball's my main sport. But then when it comes to flag, like no cocky stuff. Like when I play flag, it's like it feels easy to me because like it's just the girls that usually play flag. It's just their speed isn't up to mine. And Alexis, she has a very good arm and she just throws it very far. And I'm able to run like get it. So like flag football, it feels easy to me. And then with track, it's like track, I would have to actually put in the work to get better. So like I want to play basketball in college, but at the same time, I would play flag too. Like if I was to get offered for flag football and not basketball, I'll play flag. But if I was to get offered for both, I'll probably play basketball. But like I love both. Basketball more, but flag football is up there. I love playing flag football.
Yeah, and that's how you get like that's the true feeling of it because like growing up I played multiple sports and when you play multiple sports you get that one day it might be you love this sport more, you might be equal or might a seesaw. It's like but you actually doing it and you still got a couple more years to be able to pick and choose what you want to do and even the schools that you go to, whatever comes to your heart. Can you speak something positive to the youth?
I think basketball is a very beautiful thing, and anything can happen playing basketball. So you gotta like cherish it. Always play your heart out, like it's your last game, and the progress will reflect.
After a big game, where is Kayla wanting to go to get something to eat, or what food is you wanting to get something to eat at?
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Well, you getting a value meal. What's your order?
I like chicken nuggets. I've been getting a 10-piece meal with a Coke.
What do you do before the game to get yourself ready? Are you listening to music, or is you just quiet, or what's the vibe?
I listen to music. I have it blasting, or like during school ball, we'll have a speaker and everybody be getting like hype together. But if we don't got the speaker going, I definitely listen to my music and my headphones and just try to lock in and get ready for the game.
Yeah, definitely. We thank you for joining us. We're spotlighting you for your athleticism as well as your academics, as well as you being a great player as well. Multi sports, like I said, continue to do it, continue to be great. May God be with you. May He give you favor in all your sports and everything that you do. May He open your eyes, give you knowledge and wisdom and understanding in the things that you want to know. And may you have a great year in all your sports this year and continue to play hard, never give up, and just know that sky is the limit and that can't nobody tell your story but you. And keep on, playing hard because you got little kids, you got the youth, you got people that's looking up to you, and you're motivating them as well.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. So we appreciate it. When do y'all season start?
Well, we have fall ball coming up. There's a game this weekend, but I have a camp. But we got games for fall, and then basketball season usually starts.
So flag don't start with regular football?
Flag starts a little bit after because football season is about to start up like real soon. When we start in like this kind of like September, October, like, but the first game's not till like October. So the flag football, it cuts into basketball, so it's like a little hard.
Yeah. And then what we was talking about before the interview, when I seen your last name, I was that was the first thing that I thought of, Earl Manigault. I'm like, man, that's a legend, like, to even be kin. So when you asked your mom what she already knew, or you had to show her?
She wasn't here. I called her. I was like,
Oh,
am I related to Earl Manigault? She was like, yes, you are. And she was saying I could ask my dad, and my grandpa has seen him
wow.
play and stuff. And I was shocked. To
So
be
you
honest.
gonna have to do your research on you. That's what YouTube for. You gonna do your research. Cause when I was, like I said, when I was little, I used to hear about that name, him, and then another one is Earl Monroe. And they were type legendary guards and in the NBA players. And so you got that family legacy, you got that history inside you. And you can go on to do and continue to be doing great things and continue it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we appreciate you. Like I said, continue to work hard. We'll be in touch. We're gonna be, following y'all, sharing y'all work and what y'all do, because it's a lot of y'all great ones and y'all gonna be doing great things. So just keep it up.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kayla Manigault.
Look, walking in my purpose on purpose. It ain't nothing this world could offer that could amount to what God showed me my work.